welcome back to the Hollywood Actor's Guide to Surviving the Film and Television Industry. This is your host, Jennifer Lynn Warren. Some days I feel more rambly than other. Like I need to just kind of get a bunch of little tidbits out. So this is more of like a random tidbit kind of podcast. If you can, intern at a casting office. If you can't, find somebody who needs a reader to read actors who want to audition. So that could even be like reaching out to your local theater and asking to be a reader, because you need to sit on the other side of the casting table to really see what happens on the other side. You also need an agent who does more than click a mouse. You need to ask your agent, like, how do you feel your relationship with casting directors are like? If you've been with them for a year and you get like a submission report, you should look and see who they're, submitting to the most and just be like, hey, who can you just get me a general meeting with? Or who can you get me feedback from to figure out what's not working? Because if your agent can't get you feedback, that means they don't really have great relationship with casting directors, and that is a big red flag. Let's talk about sitcoms. I had a sitcom audition earlier, so they're on my mind as to making sure, I was doing my work to make sure my tone was correct. Let's talk about, we're not really going to talk, tidbit. Got a tidbit about the half-hour sitcom. In the half-hour sitcom, I learned this from Jason Byer a few years ago. He has a book called Marketing the Actor, but I took like a little after seminar with him. He said the half-hour sitcom, the audience has to catch up to the joke, so always be funny. But in a drama, the audience has to catch up to the action of the scene. They can't wait for things to happen. You have to keep it moving. And that is true. There is a space, there's a breath in sitcom acting that you have to know is there, and it has to be there in your audition that you absolutely cannot have in your drama. I'm not saying you can't pause in drama. Your drama has to be filled with emotion if you're pausing. Let's talk about your market. You need to get specific. Minimize your market, maximize your marketability. Typecast yourself. Why are you waiting for anybody else to typecast you? Typecast yourself and figure out where you can go in and just tear up the floor and no one else can beat you, right? It's good to always get, when you book with a headshot person, to get a full body shot at some point, just in case you ever need it for, you get interviewed by your hometown paper and you just need like a little publicity shot. It doesn't matter if it matches like a shirt that you wore in your headshot. Just get 1 or 2 full body shots. Don't spend a lot of time on it. Just have one that was professionally taken so that you can have in your back pocket. If you are a lady, this is probably going to get me some hate mail, but I don't care. I'm here to be honest. If you're a lady or a gentleman who has the ability to make money off of their amazing physique, shall we say, make sure you get yourself a full body sexy shot that is available in Actors Access, so that if a casting director is like, oh, is this person really right for this role? Your agent can then be like, yeah, they look darn good in a bikini or whatever it is. Sad but true, that does come down to some roles. I do not have a sexy bikini shot because I don't want to play those roles. So that is another thing. If you don't want those roles, then don't open yourself up to them, right? Write down maybe some occupations you feel that you can play, and then pick like 3 you think you could get like cast for. And then maybe start building a reel around those. Like if you're like, why am I not playing a hospital administrator? Then where's on your reel or in your headshots of you being a hospital administrator? Okay. I just feel like you need to know like some popular types you are perfect for instead of trying to beat down the doors against your type. Don't worry about being typecast until you're literally there swimming in your millions being worried about being typecast. And if that is your problem, let's do a one-on-one consulting because I can help you with that as well. But I doubt that's where you guys are. I hope that's where you are. If so, help me get to where you are. I'd like to learn from you. You should also get input before taking new headshots. Don't just go and just pick out your prettiest shirt that you feel the best in and get headshots done. Make sure that you really get specific on the types of characters that you want to play. Like, for instance, I really want to go in and play these bitchy, bossy CEO, almost like Elizabeth Smart types, right? And so I have a headshot now of me really scowling at the camera. My hair is up in like a little bit of a messy bun on top of my head. I'm wearing a black turtleneck. That's right. I wore black in my headshot. And like I'm leaning forward. I got my hands like folded on a desk in front of me. Like I'm very displeased. It's like a standing desk. So I still have a lot of power and energy in my headshot. And I'm leaning forward like I'm going to kill somebody across the desk because I'm very displeased with how they are doing their work, right? That is how specific you need to get in your headshots if you want to really kind of like shake things up. So if you can't tell, I'm just feeling a little scatterbrained today, and I just had just a bunch of stuff on my mind. I just kind of want to blah out there. I hope some of that was useful to you, and maybe next week my brain will be a little less scattered. Got a lot going on right now. Happy stuff, so hence the scatteredness. If you would like some help on branding, you can use We Audition for that. You can go on there and, maybe try on, like if you want to play a hospital administrator or like a snarky doctor like House was, dress the role, get the sides together, go on We Audition, put it on tape, ask your reader, do you think this role is right for me? Tape it, show other people, show your agent, show your manager. Is this role right for me? There's so many ways you can use We Audition to like such great, powerful benefit. And if you use promo code HAG25, HAG25, you'll get 25% off your lifetime membership. I make all my money back and then some reading for other actors on there. If you do a great job, people will tip you because, as you know, us actors are so appreciative of great readers for our auditions. They mean everything, and that site is an embarrassment of riches of great readers. Is it 100%? No. Every now and then I will ask someone to read for me, and I'm not feeling it, and I only book people for 15 minutes if I don't know them. If it's not working out, I just use them to run my lines. I say, thank you very much for your help, and then I find somebody else. Very simple, very easy to use, so good. That's weaudition.com, promo code HAG25, HAG25. That's it. That's all I have for you this week. I lie. I could just ramble for hours, but I'm not going to. So break a leg out there, and remember, you are not alone.